strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we
Yo, we are back, episode 94 of the Not the Same Podcast sports show, hosted by
94.
this one word, C-Micah, and that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're very happy and glad and happy again to be back with y'all, man, for another sports show. Seems like we've been off for 2 weeks, but it's only been a few days.
It's only been a few days, bro. It do seem like a minute, don't it?
Been like heckers, as they say.
Right. What up, D?
Good to see you, D, as always. Yes, man. But if you are watching this right now on YouTube or Facebook, do us a favor and do what you see on the screen. Number one, hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to Not the Same Podcast, why have you not? But go ahead and subscribe like a lot of other people have. And lastly, hit the notification bell so you know you'll be notified when we are on or live any other time. Yo, you niggas thought you get away talking about my pets. We sure got them. I think it was last week.
Last week or the week before last. Good to have you back, Mr. G, man. We
stay on, Mr. G. You'll get more of it today, brother.
yeah. No doubt. Stay on long enough. Yo, we want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters, our MTMV famo, Life Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, as well as the 520 Collective.
Yes,
we want to definitely give y'all a shout out and everything that they got going on those broadcasts. I mean, because they got their own shows, but they also rock with your boys over here at the Not the Same Podcast.
Big salute, man. All right, without further ado, we just gonna go in because we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. Lots and lots of content. So let's see what's popping. Somebody tell me what's popping. What up, Hagans? All right, first thing, NFL news. A lot of NFL news.
What up, bro? NFL news. Hey, look, man, we starting off with the NBA power rankings. The NFL power rankings. This is how we gonna go. Because guess what, man? It's a lot of stuff that transpired this past week. A lot of teams that I'm disappointed in, and I just don't get it. But number one, these NFL power rankings, top 10. We're not going through all 32 teams or 30 teams, whatever. We only doing top 10s from NFL.com. Number one are the 49ers have officially clinched the playoff berth. They are the only team in the NFL who have officially clinched their playoff berth, believe it or not.
Right.
They continue to show their dominance. When they're 100% healthy. Like I've been saying this all season, they're now on a 5-game winning streak. They face the Ravens on Christmas. And if they win that game, check this out, man, they have beat every number one team outside of the Chiefs who are considered a threat in the playoffs. So that's the 49ers. I've been saying it all year long. They are the most complete team in the NFL. And then everybody talking about Mr. Irrelevant, Hagans. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying no names. Number two, the Ravens. They had a dramatic overtime win last week against the Rams, but they are the number one team in the AFC nonetheless, and are tied with the best record in the NFL with the Eagles, Cowboys, and 49ers at 10-3. Like I said, on Christmas Day, Monday Night Football, they will play the 49ers. We will see what's going to happen. I can promise you this, that punt return in overtime ain't going to happen against the 49ers. Ravens going to have to do something better. Cowboys, I know Cowboy fans are doing it. America's team. Y'all doing y'all thing. Cowboys are now tied for first place in the NFL, and more importantly, their own division after mud stomping the Eagles last week.
It wasn't nice.
I don't know what happened, but that is what it is. Number four are the Eagles. They have lost 2 straight, and if the Bills would have executed a few weeks back, it would be 3 straight. Y'all remember that game where the Bills almost clipped the wings? Eagles look shaky against quality opponents. I told y'all I wasn't sold on them as an all-around team, but Jalen Hurts, they got some things together. They had beat the Cowboys, back before the Cowboys start going on that streak. So we'll see as we get ready to go into this playoff stretch. Again, remember this, 49ers are the only team who have clinched the playoff berth. The Dolphins, listen, man. I've been telling y'all this, man. Against mediocre to subpar opponents, like they love to let these teams beat them. They love it.
Absolutely.
The Dolphins love losing against mediocre or subpar talent. They lost again. We will see what happens with the injury to Tyreek Hill and if that injury lingers on. But it's no way in the world they should have lost against the Titans, man. Come on. Number 6 are the Chiefs, who managed to allow Josh Allen to look like Josh Allen from the 2022 season. I don't know what's going on. I still feel like the Chiefs are built for the playoffs, so I don't think they're really too much worried about it. But even with the loss, they still lead the AFC West. So think about that. Lions, I told y'all this one also. Y'all gonna start listening to your boy. They just can't get right.
Nope.
How you lose against the Bears and you lead the division? Now I get
They've
it.
lost
D,
twice to the Bears.
twice to the Bears. Now D,
Yes.
don't shoot the messenger. All I'm saying is it's a divisional game. Divisional
Yep.
games are hard. I don't know why it works this way. It just always happens that way. Lions would have been tied for the best record in the NFL had they won last week. They would be right along with the 49ers, the Eagles, and the Cowboys had they won.
Yeah.
But guess what? Not it. Jared Goff golfed it up. That's what happened. So number 8, Joe Flacco, who has taken a lot of flack over the years, pun intended.
Yes.
Listen, man, they won 2 straight. He looked like when he took the Ravens and won the Super Bowl back in 2013, and everybody was yelling, "Oh, it was the defense. It was the defense." Let me tell you what old school 38-year-old Joe Flacco did. 4th-string quarterback, that is. My man last week against the Jags had 311 yards and 3 TDs, putting the Browns in a 3-way tie for 3rd place in the AFC. The reason that's important, they are now tied with the Chiefs and the Jaguars, the very Jaguars they beat at 8-5. It's going to be interesting to see what Cleveland does. Number 9 are the Jaguars. They lost against the Browns. Well, Trevor Lawrence, he played. He had a severe injury sprain. That man is like an Iron Man.
Should have sat down.
He should have sat out, but they thought they can go in and win. They lost. And now they tied, like I said, at 8-5 with the Chiefs and the Browns for that for 3rd place. And number 10, the Bills have cracked the top 10 in the power rankings, and the Bills are starting to look like the Bills again. The one thing about the Bills, spoiler, that's all I see from them. They are going in, they beat the Chiefs, they beat Miami. Yeah. Every time they're supposed to beat a team, or not supposed to beat a team, they win. Yep. Then they turn around and lose against the Jets. You dig what I'm saying? So it's going to be very interesting going on. That's the top 10 power rankings in the NFL, folks.
There it is. Like my brother said, top 10 power rankings in NFL. I think it was some other news in the NFL. What was it, brother? Hold on.
I know we're going to debate it, but yeah, we do got some other news in the NFL going on later on, dealing with Mr. G, man, head honcho.
You want to say it? You want to say it later? Okay.
Yeah, we'll get into that on Debate Fuel. That's why that chart there.
All right. Also, NBA news, the power rankings. What's up, Jess James? Good to see you, brother.
Jess James, what's poppin', man? Power rankings. Look, we're not gonna break it down like we do the NFL because we still early in the season. Number 1 in the power rankings, you got the Boston Celtics, the T-Wolves at number 2, Nuggets number 3, number 4 are Thunder, number 5 are the 76ers. Bucks come in at number 6, followed by the Magic, Kings, Knicks, and Suns. Those are your top 10 in the NBA power rankings. In NBA news following it up, listen, man, the Lakers take the inaugural in-season tournament by beating the Indiana Pacers 123-109. AD went off with 41, 24 blocks, and 5 assists. And the young stud Halliburton, Halliburton, let me put some respect on it. Yep. Yeah, let me put some respect on his name.
He nice.
Look, man, he was held at 20, shooting 2 from 8 from the 3-point land. But y'all better watch out for Halliburton. I'll talk more about that a little bit on my soapbox, but y'all better watch out for this young man because when the Kings traded him, we didn't understand it, but he wouldn't have fit with De'Aaron Fox. You dig what I mean? Where he's at now with Indiana, it works. Yeah. The NBA the in-season tourney, I'm going to chill out because I'm going to get on my box in a minute about all that, but I'm with it. See how you feeling about this tourney, bro?
I think the tourney was good, man. I'm going to say some of my thoughts because we probably going to have similar soapboxes, but I just say, man, the tourney was good. It was worth a watch, and at the end of the day, the players cared. Now, on the other end, I think LeBron went a little too extra, but, we'll talk about that a little bit later. We ain't got to hang a banner for this joint, but, hey, salute to y'all winning it, and it was exciting to watch, bro, for real.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
All right. NCAA news, man. Top 10 rankings for the men's and the women's in college basketball.
Yeah, and then we'll get a little college news after that. All right, and starting with the women, we're going to let the ladies go first. Number 1 are the South Carolina Gamecocks. Number 2 is UCLA Bruins. Number 3, North Carolina State Wolfpack. Number 4, Iowa. Number 5, Texas. Number 6, USC. Number 7 is LSU. I feel like LSU has been stuck at number 7 all season long. Colorado was number 8. Seem like they've been stuck. Number 9 is Stanford, and number 10 is Baylor. That's on the women's side. Coming over to the men's side, Arizona is number 1. Kansas number 2. Purdue number 4. Purdue number 3. Houston number 4. UConn is number 5. You got Baylor at number 6. Marquette at number 7. Number 8 is Creighton.
Yeah.
Oh, number 9 is North Carolina. I don't even want to say it. It just gave me a headache just to say
To
North
even
Carolina
say
at
it.
number 10.
Right.
But I mean, in the top 10, and number 10 is Gonzaga Bulldogs, man.
Yes, sir.
In NCAA news, look, man, last night there was a shellacking that took place in the women's side. LSU,
Yeah.
they had a record-setting night last night. The number 7 Tigers set 2 school records for most points scored and margin of victory with a 133-44 rout over McNeese State last night. Now, I
That's
get it.
ridiculous.
It's McNeese State.
Yes.
I get it. They've only won 3 games, but I'm going to get to McNeese in a minute. Del Rosario, goodness, you got to sound it out.
Right,
Had 27 and 10. Angel Reese, glad to have her back and seeing her do her thing. She had 21 and 10. Look, man, I know McNeese lost by 89 last night, but let me tell you what they did just a couple of games ago. They 3-7 on the season. They aren't a powerhouse, but they beat a team 102-28 back on November 26th.
Yeah.
So they didn't been on the big side of blowouts, beating a team 102-28, which is embarrassing as well. But a couple of days ago, Kansas State beat them 101-39. So they kind of used to it. They kind of used to it.
Right.
And McNeese State getting some attention, if you will, for all the wrong reasons. Go ahead.
Before we go to the MLB news, I forgot to say one thing in the NBA. Salute to Ernie Johnson is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, Broadcasting Hall of Fame. That's very, very necessary. Ernie Johnson is great, from the TNT crew.
Beyond great. My man got sick. Yeah. He's a 6-time Sports Emmy Award winner. He has 2 biological kids. He had 4 adopted. 1 passed away. One of his special needs sons, Michael, at the age of 33. And shout out to Ernie Johnson. He's an outspoken believer, man. And he hangs true to his faith regardless of what he does. And Ernie is just super cool. So he finally in that Hall of Fame. After being a 6-time Sports Emmy Award winner, he better be in the Hall of Fame. So shout out to Ernie Johnson.
MLB news, I got you, bro. So Shohei Ohtani used to play for the Angels. Got picked up by the Dodgers, LA Dodgers, and his contract is for $700 million. You know what I'm saying? A 10-year, $700 million contract. He is a pitcher and a hitter, so he's unique. He's getting paid for both of his crafts, kind of like Babe Ruth was back in the day. So, except he's not fat. You know what I'm saying? He's a slim dude. He's an Asian man. Weird thing about the contract, I don't know if you saw this.
No, I got it broken down, but go ahead.
Okay,
brother.
go ahead. Well, go ahead. But he deferred a big portion of his contract. He gonna get paid like $2 million a year. You got me all the way. Let me defer it, my guy, myself. You ain't gonna defer it for me. Give me all the money, and then I'll work it out with my lawyers and them, and we gonna defer the payment. I'm gonna live off 2% of it, and then you gonna keep the rest in the bank because I ain't trusting the Dodgers. What if they get mad? Be like, man, we gonna cut you, dog.
Yeah, check this out, bro. And I get why they deferred it. So honestly, $680 million of the $700 million was deferred in an effort to help the Dodgers continue to spend money around Ohtani, who they just signed. You forget about Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. This will help the Dodgers stay competitive. This is what my man Ohtani agreed to. He deferred all but $2 million of this annual salary. So 68 of his $70 million per year. 68 of his $70 million per year. My man would have been making like $191K a day. Not going to happen until after the completion of the contract. This is how it goes. The deferred money is to be paid out without interest from 2034 to 2043. Bro, tomorrow not promised. So think about it like this. When you win the Powerball, you could take a lump sum or you could get annual or monthly payouts. Ohtani is taking the latter of the 2 options. He's getting an annual monthly payout as opposed to taking the lump sum. Bro, you don't know if you're going to see tomorrow. You don't know what the Dodgers may or may not do. But my guy, you signed a $700 million contract and deferred $680 million. So unless there's some fine print within that joint that's going to say, yo, later on down the line, regardless of what happened to me, my people's getting this. Bro, they got you. They got you, bro.
And not for a long debate. And D, we gonna get better because D was asking us about hockey. We gonna learn, sis. We'll give us some time.
The Blues fired their coach after losing last night. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, I know, but she said don't forget hockey. But but before we move on to that, man, I want to say this, man. I think it's crazy. I think Major League Baseball should probably get a salary cap, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because that means these big teams can just go throw out a bunch of money like that,
They're
and
like
he
that.
don't. He has no choice. And I know it's been like that with the Yankees and the
Mhm.
Red Sox, all them teams that got that big bread, you know, that ain't like the Cardinals. Cardinals win basically on they what you call them folks?
Talent. They
Yeah, but
barnyard.
there it is. Yeah, they win on that. But you know, with them, man, it's just, man, that's a lot of money, bro. LeBron James ain't made $700 million as an NBA player. Now he made it as his endorsements, but LeBron James ain't made all that. So man, that's crazy. But at the end of the day, they ain't got no salary cap. Get your money, get paid. Young hitter, get paid. But
Mm-hmm.
I would have deferred to myself, dog. Give me all my money and let me deal with that. Oh, I don't trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. With that, now go ahead, bro. Unless you got something there.
No, they just was trying to stay in the game to win because you give them all that money, they just gonna be sorry. So
Oh, well, I mean, they got money though. Dodgers got it like that. All right, man. Let's get
yeah.
into our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
My wife did mention that Ernie Johnson being a Peloton class, she showed me last night when she was on her bike. So yeah, he was sweating too. That man went in there trying to get no glamour shots. That man was in there working. All right, man. This is our soapbox segment where me and Rob go back and forth for 2 minutes on whatever's on our mind. We have a timer to look like this. When it's over, there's a buzzer that sounds a little like this right here. Normally, I always let my brother Rob go first, and I'm gonna keep the tradition together. Rob, is you ready?
I think so, man.
Let's go.
Listen, man, the NBA in-season tourney is officially here, and we have our inaugural in-season tourney champs in the Lakers. Look, the in-season tourney came under a lot of scrutiny and was criticized, like, what's the purpose, whatever the case may be. In my opinion, Adam Silver is a genius for this one. If you're not a true NBA fan, you don't know most casual fans don't trip off the season until when? Christmas Day. That's the first thing they do. That's one of the first things revealed each year by the NBA is what games are going to be played on Christmas. The in-season tourney made the early games relevant, and the casual fan and diehard fans alike was watching this joint. Let me tell y'all something. 500K is 500K. The purse matter. It may not have mattered to the stars or the superstars, but to that one word who owned the two-way contract, the league minimum and the vet minimum guy, they was on it. And again, 500K is 500K. I don't care who you are. And the runners-up got 250K purse, and we know they don't have that many stars. You dig what I'm saying? The average fan can't name 5 Pacers. A diehard fan can't name 5 Pacers unless you're a Pacer of unless you're a fan of the Pacers. The tournament brought in ratings. October, November, and the NBA saw a bump in viewership and a bunch of other stuff. So let me say this. Imagine if the Pacers would have won it. This is what would have happened. It would have gave them hope, potential for that fan base. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Nobody think the Pacers going to win it, but it would have gave them something for that Pacer fan base and letting them see that, Halliburton is here, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if nobody knew about it, but he showed it throughout the in-season tournament.
Yes,
I will say this. This is the last thing I'll say. The Lakers who won, it all showed me this one thing about the Lakers because we hate on them a lot. They're built for the playoffs, bro. Listen, Puppy played like he was stuck out in the snow and hardened up and was aggressive the entire in-season tournament. They went undefeated. They were 6-0. You dig what I'm saying? Cam Reddish, who had missed a wide-open shot in the corner from LeBron, actually was hitting shots because he's being mentored by that. And he playing like a Blue Devil. You know what I'm saying? Like he did. Like the Blue Devil fans know. This is I know this is my time, but I'm going to say this, man. Y'all better watch out for the Lakers come May, June, because they're going to be ready for the playoffs, and they showed it in this in-season tourney.
All right, my soapbox was going to be just about exactly what Rob said, so I'm going to pivot. So recently we saw something. We'll talk about this a little bit later. We saw something with Draymond Green. We've seen some incidents in the NBA that's been happening constantly. We still got the stuff out there about Josh Giddey. We still got the things going on about, I forgot the guy that got signed by the Clippers that was showing his penis to people. Listen, I love Adam Silver for what he thought about the in-season tournament. Great idea. But you need to go watch some tapes of your predecessor, David Stern. And you need to get a little stern like him. Because your league is kind of running kind of rampant right now. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the video of Draymond after what he did last night, he had no remorse about what he did. You know why he can do that? Because he got a commissioner that's not really laying the hammer down, and nobody's feeling no threat of messing up. You know, it started with my guy Ja. But it's a long list of people that had all type of trouble. And I'm looking at you, Adam Silver. Yes, you're making the league money, and that is the ultimate goal. The owners want you to make money, just like in the NFL. They want the owners want the commissioner to make them money. I get that. But at the end of the day, the NFL is not considered a black league, but the NBA is. And the last thing that our light-skinned constituents want to see is a bunch of Negroes fighting. This is not boxing. Look, man, handle the business with these folks, man. Lay down the hammer, but not just for toy guns. Lay down the hammer for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Smacking folks upside the head, choking somebody out. Lay down the hammer, man, because it's looking a little reckless out here in the NBA, man, for that side. Now, on the other side with the in-season tournament, that's great. It's a great idea. It ain't going nowhere. If you hate it, get over it. It's going to be here. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Because it's not for, as I'm going to end on this, the in-season tournament is not for the diehards. So the diehards don't like it. But it's not for you. It's for the casuals. And that's why I did so good. Because it made the casuals interested. I'm going to buzz my own. All right, brother.
Take, bro.
Yes, sir. All right. On to debate feud segment. All right, this is our debate feud segment where me and Rob go back and forth for 5 minutes on particular topics. May go longer on one particular topic today. But when it's over, you hear a buzzer that sounds like this. And let's go and get into it, man. It's enough explanations. Our first topic for tonight, as we do every week, is our NFL Week 15 NFC, AFC Impress, Depress. I was looking for my time. I don't know where my time went. But anyway.
You good over there?
Carry on. Yeah, I'm good, man. I was looking for. Yeah, there we go.
All
right, here we go, man. Let's go with the NFC. Who are we impressed with in the NFC?
All right, my impressed for the NFC, I have two teams I'm impressed with this week, and I have to, and that's the Cowboys and the 49ers. Last loss the Cowboys had were against the Eagles by a toe, just like Kevin Durant. Cowboys avenged that in the convincing win yesterday, this past Sunday. The 49ers also won, beating the Seahawks. The reason I'm giving it both to them is because we now have a three-way tie for first place in the NFC and the NFL.
Me too. I'm going to have to go with the Dallas Cowboys, although I'm kind of like Stephen A. Smith when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. I don't hate the team, but the fans are nauseating. But at the end of the day, they put a whooping on the Eagles. I mean, that looked personal. Now, I would love to see them do that against the 49ers, but, you know, the 49ers are a little bit different. At the end of the day, but I got to get the Cowboys, they props, man. They had a good strategy, and they won the game. And I went to sleep, woke up. It seemed like they was always up by at least 15, 20 points. So, you know, salute to them on that. NFC D-Press, bro.
My D-Press is the Detroit Lions. Like I said in the power rankings, had they won, they would have been in a four-way tie first place in the NFC. Instead, the Lions continue to look good and then sleep on division games as if all they have to do is show up. And again, coughed it up.
They did. All right, my D-Press is the Carolina Panthers. You have one win. One win. I understand it's rebuilding. I know you had the number one pick, but normally a good quarterback gets you more than one win. So I like Bryce Young, but I know he's getting murdered because they ain't got no type of offensive line for him. And I get it, and I understand it, but y'all got one win. I think you already fired your coach, and this is crazy. So I am depressed by you guys. AFC Impress, bro.
Impressed. Look, man, the Browns on their fourth quarterback. Talked about this in the power rankings. Super Bowl champ Joe Flacco has played only 2 games, but guess what? He's doing his thing, and they are now second in the AFC, only behind the Baltimore Ravens, which are there in the same division with the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Baltimore Ravens. 10-3, they tied with the best record for the whole NFL with the Cowboys and the Eagles and also 49ers, all of them. They all kind of bunched up. They winning. They learning how to win. Like you say, they had the little run back at the end of the game, and it was kind of lucky, but win is win, bro. Dub is a dub. And Lamar Jackson is looking very, very good. He's tossing the ball around to more players than just, I believe the wide receiver was Mark Andrews, and I believe he got hurt. But he's passing the ball to more people than that. But they're a balanced team, and you know the Ravens always have good defense. So I'm impressed with the Ravens, man. Who are we depressed with in the AFC, bro?
Man, listen, the Texans had an opportunity to be tied for first place in the AFC South, man, and if they had to beat the Jets Sunday. And they were rolling. and then got Peter rolled 30-6. You dig what I'm saying? You can't let the weather stop you from balling, bro. It was horrible conditions in New York. I get it, but they lost. They lost by the end. At the end of the day, they lost, and that's my depressed.
Mr. G, this is for you, man. I hate to do it to you, brother. I am depressed by the New England Patriots. You have 3 wins. You're supposed to have a legendary Hall of Fame coach that can build all this dynasty and all that, and y'all suck. He changed quarterbacks whenever he feel like it, all the time. He always changes quarterbacks. Soon as the first guy get to going, a guy they drafted recently, number 3, I believe, then they pull in Bailey Zappi or some other dude. You are too good of a coach to have a team looking this bad, man. But I know it's all about players, but you're the one that picked the players. So it's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't blame nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You had literally had a defensive coordinator running your offense 1 year. And you're a great coach. Why are you doing this? I don't literally shaking my head. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No, that's it for the depress. I mean, we'll get more into that in a minute, but yeah, we can move on to NBA impress and depress.
All right, man, let's move on. And I'm sorry, Mr. G. I ain't mean to do it to you, brother, but you see what's happening. You see it. You see it, one word. NBA impress, depress. Let's go with the Western Conference. Who are you impressed with in the Western Conference, bro?
Look, I'd be a hater, but I didn't say I am impressed with the Lakers, man. What I saw last week with them is they are built for the playoffs, like I said earlier. And if Bron and AD stay healthy with that supporting cast, the West needs to watch out come May, June.
I have to say I'm impressed once again with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They had the best record in the whole NBA. They are very big. They finally figured out how to play Rudy Gobert and Cat, tissue paper Cat. But he's not, like we said before, he is not the emphasis of that team, which makes them a lot better. And, they are a very balanced team, man. They even got Mike Conley looking good. Mike Conley, 35 years old, still averaging 10 or 11 points, still shooting that jumper. They just got a very balanced team, and they're deep, man. They long as I don't know what, dog. Everybody on their team 6'9" and above except for Mike Conley. So it's a very good team, man.
They balling, bro.
Western depressed, bro.
Hey, man, look, and we do it.
Yeah.
But I can't let Portland breathe no more, dog. They 6-15. Yeah. They went with the decision 16. To let Dame go, and they let Dame go, and I get it. I understand he was getting older. Scoot hasn't been consistent, but it's the typical rookie woes, and I get that. Yeah. But even he's not in the top 10 of the rookies. Listen,
he's not.
The Washington Wizards rookie, the Wizards rookie is higher up than Scoot is right now. Check this out. They're 30th in field goal percentage, 28 in three-point percentage, 29 in points scored, and 27th in rebounds per game. You know what that equals? Another lottery pick.
Yep.
that's what's getting ready to pop off of him, bro.
All right, my Western depressed, man. I got to go with the Golden State Warriors. I know it is a shock. They are 10-13 right now. They got drama, as we say with Draymond Green. Last night, Klay Thompson was benched. Something is changing there. Now, we know Golden State because they always win championships. But, Father Time is undefeated, brother. Ain't a bunch of LeBrons running around here. There's one LeBron that's kicking Father Time's butt. Only one. And Steph Curry, the way he shoot, he'll be able to play a long time too. But Klay, 2 ACLs and whatever else he had, you know what I'm saying? It's mental. You getting benched. And they would have a contract negotiation. They had a contract on the table for him, and they pulled it. Brother, I'm depressed by them. All right, man, Eastern Conference impressed, bro.
Hey, before we get to East, I think Klay may be traded this year, bro.
He might be. They might get the ball up out of here.
I think Trey may be. I think he need to change the scenery because the cockiness that he had is just not there no more.
Not at all.
So, anyways, you said, go ahead, bro.
Eastern impressed, bro.
I said it earlier, Pacers, they all showed us last week that they're a team that you cannot be slept on. They went undefeated in the play, and they beat the teams such as Boston, the Bucks. They also learned in the in-season chip, teams are going to pay attention to Halliburton from here on out because they was locking Halliburton up. He only ended up with 20, but that's my impress in the East.
I'm agree with you. I'm gonna go with the same one, man. They impressed me over this in-season tournament. You know what I'm saying? They played very, very good. Now they don't play great defense, but they score. They getting buckets. And Halliburton is a star, man. Like I didn't want to believe in the Halliburton hype, but watch basketball. He awkward. He kind of remind me of Kevin Martin back in the day, they had that jump on the side of his head.
That awkward
but
jumper.
It was all awkward game. He was getting buckets. He reminded me of them because he's
Yeah.
so long and skinny, man. But he nice, bro. He nice.
Yeah.
And I like that team, man. I don't know. They're not winning no chip this year, but they're going to be the next new upstart team. For real. And they got a Hall of Fame level coach. Rick Carlisle is a very good coach.
Oh, yeah.
Very good coach.
They remind me of the Sacramento Kings when they was on their come up. And it's ironic because that's where Halliburton came from. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool.
Who your D-press in the East, bro?
Look, man, I'm tired of beating up on the Pistons, so I'm going to go with my hometown and say the Wizards, man. Kuzma, Poole, they just can't seem to get it right. And honestly, outside of those two, it's a struggle to even know another player on the team. I just said that the Wizards rookie was doing better than Scoot. You want to know I said Wizards rookie? I don't know that one-word name. I just know his stats is better. Teams gear up to stop Kuz and Poole, and Poole stops himself most nights. So I'm depressed with the Wizards, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you, man. We're going to do this back-to-back. But I was thinking about the Wizards. They literally trying to move the Wizards over there to Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Their contract negotiations ain't working right now because they wanted to get a new arena. And he's like, nah, man, I'm going to move them, the Mystics, and some other team over to Virginia unless unless they pull up their bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just they shouldn't be that bad. But Jordan Poole is he's a cancer, dog. I think so, bro. He's good, but he's cancer. What's up, Julius? Good to see you, bro.
I don't think Jordan Poole's a cancer. Just think about this, bro. It's like, okay, let's say we play basketball and we on the varsity squad, right? When you in high school. And this is what happened. You on varsity, you playing good, you wide open, you with all these players, and then next thing you know, your coach be like, listen, you playing good, but we about to drop you down to JV.
Yeah. So
now your mental jacked up. You dig what I'm saying? Not to mention, we all forget he got pimp smack choked out in Golden State. And now, you know what I'm saying? By the same one word is smacking and pimp everybody.
Still.
But, you know what I'm saying? But now you go to the Wizards and teams only focus on you. You want to know why? Kuzma ain't shooting three-pointers.
Yeah.
So the game plan is simple. Gear up against Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
He's like Klay Thompson. We've always said this about Klay. Klay can't create his own shot if he was the man. He comes off of screens, jumpers. That's what Poole was doing. So now Poole has to create his own shot.
It's very different.
Just not working for the guy. It's way different.
Very different. You ain't got two Hall of Famers beside you.
Way different.
Kuzma
you start
nice,
seeing truths.
but Kuzma ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But they shouldn't be that bad. C, what's up, C? C says the Cavs. She depressed with the Cavs. They should be better. They should be better.
You know what? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Donovan Mitchell. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Mitchell would be there. So it's a contract on. It was a contract on the table, and Mitchell ain't even looking at it.
Right.
I think you're ready to go.
All right. Last comment on this subject. Just James say Jordan Poole lacks guidance and leadership. He need a big bro to pull him aside. Washington don't have that. And the last time Big Bro pulled him aside, he knocked him out. Said go to sleep. One word. That was the last Big Bro he had.
We'll go night night.
You want to go night night? One word. Yes, I will. All right. We stupid. All right. Do you think Kadarius Toney offsides call at the end of the Chiefs/Bills game was necessary? We got a video. We're going to play it right quick. Check this out. Let me find this one. Here we go.
They send another blitz. Selling out. Flag on the play. Might be a free one. They've got Kelsey at the 30. Kelsey 25. Angling back. 20. Now he's going to lateral it back at the 15-yard line. It's Toney. 10, 5. Touchdown.
Now this would have won the game.
Number 19.
And look where he's at.
Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty.
Offsides by the offense, lined up in the neutral zone.
One of the most exciting plays. A TD is wiped off the board and a 5-yard penalty.
Now, as you see, Patrick Mahomes turned back into black that day.
Right.
His black side came on out. But the question is, after this hilarity, do you think Kadarius Toney offsides call at the end of the Chiefs/Bills game, was it necessary? Was it necessary? Mr. Davis.
Look, man, we can call it petty, or it shouldn't have been decided by the field, whatever. Bottom line is it happened, and the Chiefs played like some slaughter the entire game. Look, Mahomes only had 271 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Travis Kelce only had 83, and from looking at that play, he probably would have went over 100 with the little lateral thing. But the most yards the Chiefs had in that game on the ground was 39 yards, my guy.
Yeah.
39 yards. So I'll let you go. But the defense held their own. I get it. Josh Allen threw 233, and he had a touchdown and pick. But my point is, they played like some slaw the entire game.
Yep.
You shouldn't even let it get to the point where it was in the Zebra's hands. Go ahead, man.
Man, I fully agree. And what D said is what I'm thinking. Yep, it's your job as a player to know where the neutral zone is. Exactly. Listen, when Coach Andy Reid and when Patrick Mahomes was snapping about it, they said, yeah, they recognized he was in the neutral zone. But you don't call that at the end of the game because this. No, play good. Don't be in that position. Y'all are a better team than the Bills right now. And y'all was tricking that game off, and then you mess around and lost. Once again, also, Chiefs ownership. Get him some wide receivers that can catch. Like Mr. G said, get him a running back. But like Mr. G said, he was with the Giants. They got rid of him only after 22 games. The Giants got rid of this guy. So you think he have blown, I believe, 3 games for the Chiefs this year. 3.
Definitely the first game.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Blown the game, missing the ball, dropping the ball. You know what I'm saying? And this dude lined up the wrong way. Listen, no matter how much it hurt, no matter how much it get on your nerves, I think they were supposed to call that. And listen, I think America likes teams for a while. You remember, everybody loved Golden State. And then they kept winning too much, and everybody got on their nerves. People was loving the Lakers when it wasn't LeBron them at the Lakers. Then all the good players got the Lakers. I hate the Lakers. Cowboys, too. You know, when they first got to rolling, you know, the people was like them, then you hate them. This is starting to happen to the Chiefs. You know, this is the first time when Patrick Mahomes will go off and everybody like, yeah, he right. Everybody like, nah, dog, calm down. Nobody want to hear that. You lost. Take that L. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
They looking like some divas right now in a way, but I get it. They champions, bro, and you get that diva champion complex. I don't care what sport you in. One word start acting like that, male or female, they start getting real diva-ish. Listen, these are the games that you have to go into and win hands down, especially against a struggling team like the Bills. Chiefs just look subpar and listen, they look subpar and tired the last 2 weeks. First, it was the Packers. Remember, the Packers slammed them up in Lambeau 2 weeks ago. And then they get beat by the Bills. Only thing I'm going to say is it would be called any other time, Chiefs. And normally these type of calls, when you're the champion and you're the light team, you dig what I'm saying? The ref would have looked the other way. But if you replay that, bro, the ref looking like, this one word don't see his toe.
This dumb one word.
And the ref just sitting there with his hands on his hip like, I'm going to let him snap it. But as soon, I don't care what happened, I'm blowing this whistle.
And Mahomes like, man, the ref could have said something. You that's your job. It ain't the ref's job to decide, you know y'all sides. Now, ain't the ref's job to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to ref the game. And you was outsides. They would have had a dub. And they lost the dub because of that.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, Kansas City has been looking very subpar the last 2 weeks. They look tired. They trying to figure it out. And here's the thing, man. And I hate to say this, and I'm gonna have a Taylor Swift moment. Stop tripping off of Taylor Swift and start worrying about the game. And I think they're getting caught up in, and it happens anytime any type of player start messing with a big time celeb or a star at that caliber. Remember when Rihanna was messing with Andrew Bynum? How that happened. But it happened. And Andrew Bynum, it went to his head. Yep. And Bynum ain't even in the league anymore. I'm not saying that Kelsey is going to his head, but the fan base of the Kansas City Chiefs, you can't watch a game without them going to the press box. I don't care about Taylor Swift being in the press box. And it seemed like it's starting to get to the entire organization the last couple of times. You know what I mean? They haven't lost a game when Taylor Swift shows up. Guess what? One word, they lost 2 straight with her there. So now get off of it and let them play the games, bro.
All right, man. We're gonna move on to the next subject, man. We're gonna take our time with this one right here. Does LeBron's and that's IST in-season tournament championship strengthen his GOAT campaign? Does LeBron in-season tournament championship strengthen his GOAT campaign? Now we have a graph here. I'm going to let you introduce this, brother, but I'm going to put it up for you. Here you go.
So if y'all don't know what this graph is about, this is the great debate. Look, man, I have a PSA for a group of folks, the seasoned folks like myself. You know what I'm saying? The ones who are purists of 80s and 90s basketball. Yeah. And if you missed this show, then I'm sorry, but I'm about to say it. It's time to let it go, folks. It's time for us to let it go. And I'm going to tell you why. I've said this before. LeBron is the guy. Understand what I'm saying? GOAT of this time.
Yes.
Greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? MJ's the GOAT, but I'm going to tell you, let me explain why I say MJ's the GOAT. He's forever the NBA playoff GOAT. And there is levels to this. He's 6-0. He three-peated twice and 6 final MVPs. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, though, he took a year off. You dig what I'm saying? He only missed 83 games in his whole career due to injury. 64 of those was in his second year in the league. So for that, he is the playoff GOAT. And I'm going to let C go. And then I'm going to go to why I said, oh, guys, PSA, it's time for y'all to let it go. And I explain that after C goes.
I think he's the GOAT of this time, like you said. He is the GOAT of this time. I think what LeBron does should be highly celebrated. Also, no drama. None. His biggest drama was going to Miami. You feel what I'm saying? No drama, no scandal, no nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Married man. Now, I ain't getting in that man business, but whatever. No scandal. That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, for me, and it's only because I watched Jordan with my own eyes, he different. Now, LeBron different than these guys here, right? But I don't think people's fearing LeBron like they fear him. I ain't gonna go that far. There's some people fear LeBron. Yeah, don't let me go that far. But for me personally, and Rob self-admitted, like Rob said, old head concerning this, I prefer what Jordan did because we can't quantify with numbers. We can quantify with numbers the rings and all that he got, like the picture we showed up. We can quantify with all the finals MVPs and awards and all that. But what I can't put into words that don't come up on the screen is that mentality he had, that dog. It's almost like, think of Russell Westbrook, highly skilled. Because Russell Westbrook got the same mentality as a Jordan, but he ain't got them skills. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, bro.
Okay, so LeBron at this point will forever be the NBA longevity statistical GOAT.
100%.
He's only missed 110 games due to injury, right? So he's played in 21 seasons, which could work against the GOAT argument. And this is what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Jordan only played 15 seasons and did and accomplished what he did. In 21 seasons, LeBron should have surpassed Jordan by now. So I get that. Championship-wise, MVPs, whatever the case may be. But in breaking it down right now at the age of 38, this is what it looked like, Jordan versus LeBron, because they both played at the age of 38, believe it or not. At the age of 38, this is what it was. James is averaging 28, Jordan averaged 22. Rebounds, James averages 8, Jordan averages 5. Assists, James averaged 6, Jordan averaged 5. Steals, Jordan averaged 2, James averaged maybe 1. James is 50% from the field, 32% from the three-point, 76% from the free throw. Jordan was 41%, 18% from the beyond the arc, and 79% from the free throw. So if you want to look at it, LeBron James is the GOAT when it comes to longevity and how long he's played this game. What counts against him is in 21 seasons, my guy, and you can put that back up if you want to, you only have, 4 championships?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In 21 seasons. Jordan took off and he got 6. So if you want to look at chips, you can look at chips. But if you want to look at the totality of it, old heads, listen, Jordan will forever be the playoff GOAT. If you want to look at playoffs, he is the GOAT. If you want to look at longevity and keeping his body together and still putting the fear in people, because let me tell you something, Jordan at 38, Kobe had no respect for him. Kobe was coming for his neck.
Yeah.
LeBron at 38, one words ain't trying to play with him. Listen, Halliburton talked about how he watched LeBron, and he was that boy was awestruck out there in that in-season tournament. You saw it a few times. Kobe wasn't. Mamba was striking for him. Allen Iverson was coming at him. You dig what I'm saying? When Iverson came into it's a different mentality. So I can see both ways now. But old heads, it's time to let it go. Jordan is the GOAT for the playoffs and championships. I'm going to give him that. But what LeBron has accomplished on and off the court, I have to give him the GOAT title.
I mean, at the end of the day, his overall resume is better with everything included.
Yes.
With everything included. You know what I'm saying? I think what people that watch Jordan, we hold on to I saw him kill these dudes in the playoffs, and he did. But like Mr. G said, people seem to ignore the first half of MJ career. No, he didn't come out in the league killing everybody. He wasn't good for a minute.
Not like LeBron did, right?
He wasn't great until Scotty got there. Now, folks don't talk about that. When Scotty showed up, some things changed. But what I will say about LeBron is this. I have the most respect for him. Then, Jordan, like, if I knew Jordan personally, like, say I had an opportunity to speak to Jordan personally and LeBron personally, I can guarantee probably I'm going to walk away more impressed by LeBron. I'm going to be honest. Now, Jordan as a competitor, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Nothing compares to me. Like, I ain't seen another one of him. The only other person I seen that had the same mentality as Jordan as a competitor was Kobe. People don't talk about him in the GOAT conversation. He gets left out. And I think he should be up there too because he achieved a lot. He also had 5 rings, Yeah. But to say this, man, for the question right here, though, because neither one of us really talked about the question. Does the in-season tournament championship strengthen his GOAT campaign? No. It doesn't matter. His GOAT campaign was strong anyway for me. Him using this because we can't say, well, Jordan never did this. Well, Jordan didn't have a chance to do that. So we can't put that in there. That's an unfair thing. And I seen a lot of that over the weekend where like, no, he's definitely the GOAT now because of that. You got plenty of other reasons to call him the GOAT. Don't say it because it's in-season tournament. If you're a LeBron fan, you got way more reasons to do that. This in-season tournament is a tournament that they tried out this year. He won it, and, hey, salute to him for winning it. If you watch the Bucks game against the Indiana Pacers, they played like one quarter. They played seriously like one quarter. You know what I'm saying? And the Indiana Pacers got there. The first half, I think Dame had like 4 points. Like they was just tricking off. I guess they had a late night in Vegas. I don't know. So, but for all the other stuff, I can see people's argument. Because look, at the end of the day, what LeBron has, he is a unique, special individual that has done something nobody has ever done. He is averaging 28 at 30-something years old. How old is he right now? 37?
38.
38 years old, averaging 28. He's still fresh. He still look good. He is a blessed individual to have a different type body. Think of the injuries he's had. They're not many. You can count on your hand how many injuries this dude had. So he is a special person. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's gifted in that way, gifted with health. Now, I know he pays $1 million a year for somebody to keep him in shape. So that's part of it, too. A lot of people ain't willing to do that.
Investments, bro.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like you said, his health-wise, I mean, in 21 seasons, he's only missed 110 games. And then I saw, for the Jordan people, well, Jordan got a national championship. One word, LeBron didn't go to freaking college. But guess what LeBron has over Jordan? He has 3 state titles. You dig what I'm saying in the chat?
Right.
And 3 state titles and 1 title that's over all of it. And Jordan didn't get any of that because in high school, you know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. The in-season tournament don't matter. I just went through all those stats because we talking about the GOATs, and he, to me, like I said, Jordan will forever be the NBA playoff GOAT, hands down, period. But if you want to talk about GOAT overall, I'm nodding with LeBron with what I've seen him accomplish, and I've seen both of them play. And being that Scottie Pippen is my favorite player, LeBron's won with multiple different people. But I will still say, in 21 seasons, he should have surpassed both Kobe and Jordan with championships by now.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, at the end of the day, man, I am a person that thinks, but I will admit the reason I think Jordan is a GOAT because I saw it, right? And during my formative years as a teenager, I was seeing Jordan. And as my adult grown man age, I've seen LeBron. But what I can respect is the whole body of his work. That cannot be compared. Nobody has been. Listen, he is the first. He is an active player that's a billionaire. Active. And he didn't get it from his contract from the NBA. Active. He is the first. Like, he's a GOAT in a whole lot of other areas than just on that court. Businessman. Humanitarian, all kind of, man, it spans far. And at the end of the day, when he came in, he was the guy to pass up the big shot. He started taking the big shot. He's a good player, man. At the end of the day, we got to give him his props. And it don't have to always be him or MJ. Look, MJ had his time. He is great. I root for MJ, but for me to say that LeBron is not would be stupid. He's 38 years old, averaging 28. And like C said earlier, we will never see this again. Nobody that played this long. Not that effective. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I mean, similarly effective. What's up, B plus? Similarly effective was Vince Carter, but he wasn't scoring that much. Now he played well into his old age too, as well. He redefined his game and started playing a little bit different, but not LeBron level different.
Bro,
Listen,
it's Pete. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
No,
I was
go ahead.
I was about to say LeBron is not even supposed to be the number one player on this team. It's supposed to be Mr. Puppy Poo, as you call him, aka AD. But he's still carrying a team at this point. So go ahead, bro.
No, I say this so we can wrap this joint up. Look, man, LeBron is averaging what some people are in their prime can't average.
Yes,
you know
a lot of people in their prime can't.
In their prime, who's averaging 22, 25, and LeBron going through and making it happen. And this is why I said, you get this team, the in-season tournament. It didn't say he's the GOAT now, but what I did see from this in-season tournament is the Lakers are going to be a problem if you got to play this team in May or June healthy in a 7-game series. You don't want them problems. Not with the team that's constructed right now.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get into the one word of the day before we get out of here. This one word. No. Of the day. All right, the one word of the day is Draymond Green. Who else would it be? He should be the one word of the year this year. But we also have a video to accompany this to say why we call him the one word of the day for what he did last night against the Phoenix Suns. Let me get it right quick. Here we go.
Green, just such a great passer.
Fields has picked up his third foul. And now Green runs over Nurkic, and he'll be called for the foul, and they're going to take a look at this. See Jason Goebel indicating they will go to the monitor here. Nurkic is down in a heap. Green just plows right over Nurkic. And we'll see if there's anything unnecessary added to it. Oh, man.
Well, that's going to be
this one where I had the audacity to say, that was just a basketball play. I didn't even see him. Man, miss me with that.
Excessive.
Dog. Come on, bro.
It's going to be at least a flagrant 1, could be a 2.
Which would be an ejection. Well, that is a swipe across the face.
Green makes unnecessary and excessive contact to the face.
All right, so that's what happened with Draymond Green hitting Yusuf Nurkic in the face, upside of his head.
Upside the head, bro.
Listen, man, my thoughts on this here, man. 25 games. 20 games, something, man. At least, but for real, I'm being excessive on that. But at least I say like 20 games. And here's why. You just came off suspension for choking Rudy Gobert out. You feel what I'm saying? You just got off suspension. There's precedence for this. Like, man, you can't be doing. It's one. You know what that reminded me of? You remember when Ron Artest played for the Lakers and they was playing Houston and he did that to James Harden that one time. He elbowed him and talking about like, man, I wasn't trying to do it. And James Harden was hurt. That's what that reminded me of. Just reckless behavior, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, one word of the day, man. And it's funny because Hagens hit me up like, hey, man, if Draymond ain't one word of the day today, I know something.
He was right.
And I'm like, listen, we already on top of that. In fast motion, you can't see it. It's real slick. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, dang, what happened? But when you see it in the slow motion, bro, my man, he haymaker, bro. That was one of them haymakers when you come around and you connect. That was a UFC UFC haymaker, like with the eyes closed. He knew what he was doing, man.
B plus as the Street Fighter move. Then Miss G say even the players on the bench body language, you could tell like, come on, man. Yep. And then he's played 15 games this year, and this is his third suspension. That's crazy, man. D says he needs counseling or put him out the league. Listen, I ain't gonna say put him out the league, but I think he need to be humbled. He gets away with murder. Look at the way he talks to refs in comparison to other players. He gets away with murder. Watch a Golden State game and listen what he hollers, screams at refs all the time. And it happens because they let him do it. Fine him. Take his money. See what happens. It'll stop after a while. Keep hitting that wallet. It'll stop. But go ahead, bro.
Rasheed Wallace said he blames the Detroit Pistons for this. So this is what I didn't know. So Draymond was best friends with the Pistons owner
Yep.
when Ben Wallace was there, Chauncey Billups was there, Rasheed Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, you know, that championship team. And Draymond was in the locker room, how they talk, when they practice, he saw the scuffles, he saw the games. So Draymond is if you look at it from there, and I'm not making excuses, so hear what I'm saying. If you look at it from that standpoint, train up a child. So you're a kid, and this is all you've seen your whole entire career. And it's highlighted now because of who he played for, but he was like this at Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Smith, Smitty, that on NBA TV. You know what I'm saying? He played for the Atlanta Hawks, Miami Heat, all them. He's a Michigan State guy as well, and he says the same thing. Draymond has always been like this. So sometimes you tend to be like, that's just him.
Right.
But this is starting to get ridiculous because first he was kicking cats in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? Acting like he didn't know. You know what I mean? He was just doing all this non-basketball unnecessary stuff that can, believe it or not, injure. What if he would have hit Nurkic in his eye the way several years ago a flag hit a football player in the eye and ended his career? What if his finger would have went in Nurkic's eye and ended that man's career? Like, they do need to humble him, man. I don't know if 25 is a lot, but you got to do something.
Hagen say Stephen A. asked a good question. Why Steph ain't checking? If this was LeBron, we would be asking what you gonna do about him. Oh, I fully agree with that. And Steph gets a pass because he got the baby face. But yeah, he should check him. He should check him. But his coach above that should check him. But Steve Kerr's not gonna do that. Right. They scared of him. Exactly.
That's why Steph,
the refs
come on, Steph.
are scared of him.
Hey.
But let me go even further. Though. Let's go even further. Why ain't nobody on the Phoenix bench jump up to help old boy? You know what I'm saying? He just got knocked upside the head. Ain't nobody somebody should have been trying to fight Draymond. I'm just saying. Like, y'all millionaires, all y'all that scared, somebody that talk crazy, that bully mentality, man, somebody can put them paws on him. Man, come on, dog. Draymond ain't that big, dog.
No. Name one person on Phoenix that you think gonna Bradley Beal? No.
They had
Devin Booker?
Grayson Allen wasn't playing. Grayson would have did it.
Grayson would have.
Grayson with it. He went there smoke.
Quick.
He went there smoke, but yeah, I think he was out last night.
Yeah, Grayson different.
Yeah, Miss G say Bob Myers laughing. He doesn't have to deal with this no more. I'm sure he is, for real.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. That's it, bro. That's it.
Just James say, Draymond's bully ball ain't working with these players now. They don't even react or respond to his antics. Game is diminished. This is all he has in his arsenal now. Yeah, I mean, it is. You know, I know Just James said earlier he still ain't forgave him for what he did for Sabonis last year. Like, I mean, you know what you got to do to a bully, man. All of us, I don't know where all of us grew up at, but if you grew up in a place that rhymes with good, and you got a bully, what you got to do to a bully?
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you got to do it. You know, I'm not Mr. Condone violence, but hey, man.
Hey, so
you got to do what you got to do to a bully, man.
You have to. Remember, I'm going to say this, man. Remember when Kobe was on the Olympic team, and this is where LeBron, Carmelo, and D-Wade realized Kobe was different. They said he was like, the very first play when they played against Pau Gasol, he was like, I'm about to run right through this MF.
Yep.
And he went and put Pau on his behind.
Yep.
And called him out his name.
Yep.
And kept it going. That's what's gonna have to happen with Draymond, bro.
All right, last comment for the night. He's a bully. D says this. Let him play against some bros on the street. He'll definitely be night. Yep.
But that's what But he from the hood. He from that.
Though. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? He from the hood, but
he's in the NBA.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I think Anthony Edwards gonna be the one to do it, because you notice Anthony Edwards stood up to him when he tried it the last time, and Draymond sat down. Because Anthony
true. He didn't mess with Anthony Edwards.
Hey, old hood, new hood, different. New hood, reckless, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those of us who seasoned and grew up in the hood, we had a way about it. It was still a code. These young cats from the hood, you'd be, all right, you got it, bro. Just go ahead and go, because they reckless. And there's some reckless cats that's out there right now in the NBA, the younger ones, and Draymond don't mess with them.
What's up, Roland? Roland said don't think they came out because he walked toward the player right after, like he was checking on him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I give him that. He did.
Yeah.
And as far as the Morris twins goes, the Morris twins was tough to the to that boy from
Serbia.
Yeah, the Serbians came.
Broke that boy back.
Hey, the Serbians came, and then his brothers came from Serbia and was like, "Yeah, touch him if you want to."
Do something.
It was a little something different.
Yeah. Come see about our hood. One word. All right, man.
Well, you come on missing. Yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I support them? How can I be a blessing to them? Look, man, we appreciate the interaction. That is one of the biggest blessings that helps us get through, especially when we have them long days. But hit that like, subscribe, notification button just like that. If you haven't liked this episode, hit the like button for us right now. If it's your first time peeping for your peeping selves, hit subscribe, hit the notification so you'll know when we come on, man. You can hit our Cash App up, # not the same podcast, or notthesamepodcast.com/support. That is the way that you can support the Not the Same Podcast. But the comments, we really, really appreciate the interaction, man. That must be having us going.
B Plus asked me this question right before we come back. How do I feel about the return of Ja? Hold on, let me give you a sound for it. Something like that. Very, very happy. Very, very happy.
Oh,
we could be at least decent. My team been sucking all year, and for us to be at least decent with Ja, yes, I'm very happy about it.
All right, man. Trying to make the play in.
Yeah, we might. All right, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow with another music and faith show, man. Tune in 6 o'clock. We're very glad for everybody that came through, like Rob said. But we gotta get on up out of here, man. Because one word, hungry. I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
And we out.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we